we only get one life, so we need to chase after the things that we want, even though they're really hard and scary. I'm moving in 4 days and I need to get rid of all of this stuff so I can embark on my new journey as a nomad. It's pretty bittersweet to have to tear all this stuff down. I thought I would be here much longer and be able to make more memories here, but it's okay. Thankfully, I was able to sell this dresser because it's one of the bigger pieces I have. I really love this table because it transforms. You see, it's like eating height, but it turns into coffee table height. And there's more. If you go like this, which way? Damn it. Oh. And it doubles in size. Can't do it with one hand, can I? Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, should I get rid of this? I don't know. I really like it, but it takes up a lot of space. And when will I actually need it? I don't know. I sold my couch and they spontaneously bought my coffee table, the one that has served me so well for many years, and I love it so much. And I'm kind of sad that it's gone. This is what is left of the living room. Taking that to my parents' house, taking that with me to Las Vegas, giving that away, and people spontaneously bought my shoe rack, and I will give that away. So I've always had a dream of working remotely while traveling, but I didn't have a remote job. I was an engineer in manufacturing and you have to be there. So that's the reason why I quit my job to be a freelance graphic designer, so that it didn't matter where I was. But unfortunately, I didn't make enough money doing that and it didn't work out. I eventually got a job where I can work remotely that pays me enough, but I was in a serious relationship with somebody who could not work remotely and someone who had a dog. And I was okay with that. I was okay with living here, settling down here in Orange County for the rest of my life. But things happened, I've grown, and that relationship has ended. We still have a lease, but I realize I don't have a reason to stay here, and I can now be wherever I want to be. So I broke the lease, sold or donated as many of my belongings as I can, so I can go off and be a digital nomad. I really like traveling, but I don't necessarily like vacationing. I've always wanted to experience the slower side of traveling. What would my life look like if I lived here? How would I meet up with my friends? How would I go grocery shopping? How would I get around? Stuff like that. So I had a cool opportunity in January to house sit in Denver for 6 weeks, and it was a great experience. I really enjoyed the new change of scenery. I enjoyed getting to know the city in a different way than a tourist would. I got to live in someone's actual house, which was super cool, and take care of a cat in exchange for free accommodation. And I realized that I don't really need all of my belongings to be satisfied. I brought a check-in suitcase and a backpack, and I didn't really miss any of my things at home. And I realized that we have so much clutter in our lives and material items that we think we need, or things that you need not very often for a very specific purpose. And having all these material things weighs you down. I got rid of most of my things. It was pretty emotional to see this place getting torn down. All the memories that I wanted to make here were not made because the time here was cut short. But it's okay. I didn't really get to experience that, which still makes me sad. The first time my mom came over to my new place was to help me move out, and I imagined her being here so we can spend time together, and that never happened. And just in general, it kind of makes me regret things that I could have done during my time here, not just in this apartment, but in the city I live in, the neighborhood I live in. Time goes by so quickly when you get comfortable, and it feels like you have all the time in the world and you're gonna be there forever. So you don't feel the sense of urgency to do things. That is a great lesson that I will take with me. Move out day is tomorrow, and that is the day that I check in to my Airbnb in Las Vegas. I'll be staying in Las Vegas for 5 weeks. The reason why I chose Las Vegas, to be honest, is because of the BTS concert. They announced 4 dates in Las Vegas over the course of 2 weekends, and I got tickets for 2 of those dates. One which I will be going to by myself, and it's a floor seat, which I am excited for. And the second one, a friend is flying in to go with me. And also I will be attending the Asian Hustle Network conference, and a friend is flying in to attend with me as well. And I met a bunch of really cool people in Las Vegas. I met this content creator community, and I just felt instantly connected to them for some reason, and I definitely want to spend more time with them. Yeah, I have a full schedule in Las Vegas, so I'm excited. So I'm an only child, and I've always felt this obligation to please my parents. And I've always felt like I owed them a lot because they have given me a lot. And I've always wanted to make them happy. So when I decided to be a nomad, I didn't think they would be okay with that. I never felt like they would be okay with me being far away from home. I've always lived close to them my whole life, like within 30 minutes. I didn't want to be a bad daughter or ungrateful or lose touch with my parents because of me moving away, and I never did. Plus, where I live in Orange County is really a great place to live, so I didn't really have a good reason to leave. But now I realize that even though where you are is great, there's so many other places out there that are worth experiencing. My mom actually asked if she can come to Las Vegas with me, and my dad too. So my parents will be joining me and staying with me in my Airbnb in Las Vegas for a week. So that'll be interesting. So yesterday when my mom was helping me pack and move stuff, she sat me down and she was like, I just want to ask of you, wherever you go, can you include me and your dad? And I was like, of course. You're welcome to join me wherever I am. And she got emotional. Like, she was really happy to hear that because she says, you know, she really loves to travel, but it's hard to go places by herself. But now that I am going to be in different places, it makes it easier for her to see different places. And it's a good way for me and my family to spend time together, especially before it's too late. Yeah, she said that. So she was really excited to be able to travel more thanks to me, which really meant a lot because, first of all, I didn't even know if she would support me doing this. And apparently she does. But not only that, but she's excited and she can benefit from me doing this. So this is honestly a win-win situation, and I never thought it would come to this. It really means a lot to hear that from her. And then she also told me that she just wants me to be happy. No matter where I am, she will be happy as long as I'm happy. Which, that means a lot, because for a very long time, I felt like I had to be a certain way and do certain things to please my parents. When I quit my engineering job, that was a shit show, and that was probably one of the darkest times of my life, and it was really bad with my family. So it's very refreshing to get support from them for doing this. I don't talk to my dad much, but honestly, I don't even think he knows what I do for a living. And it's cool to see that he supports it and is actually gonna come to visit me in Las Vegas with my mom. So here we are, ending this chapter of my life, my relationship, my life in Orange County, and off I go. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows how long I'm gonna do this for? Who knows if I'll even enjoy it? But the time is now, and we only get one life, so we need to chase after the things that we want, even though they're really hard and scary. Last night here. Here's my room, super empty. By the way, this light I found next to the dumpster, so I can just put it back in the dumpster tomorrow. I'm really gonna miss this place. I don't know why. I keep getting so emotional when I think about leaving. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get over it. Because I think it's attached to my relationship too, because I moved in here with my ex. And of course, when you sign a lease for a year, you plan to stay together for the next year. And it was cut so short, and I just feel bad because it was my idea to move here, and he was so was so accepting and would go with the flow, and all of a sudden one day I realized that it wasn't gonna work out between us. So I feel like I wasted his time. But obviously this place had memories with him, or it reminds me of him and the person I used to be and how much has changed. I remember when I moved here, I was so excited. Spent so much time picking out the right furniture and buying organizational stuff, like containers, and I had so much fun organizing, and now it's all gone. Also, I couldn't sleep last night because I let go of that coffee table that I really loved, and I regretted it, and I was thinking about what a stupid mistake that was. I'm quite a minimalist, and I've been able to let go of a lot of things, but once in a while I will let go of something that I really love, because I'm just in the mindset of letting go, and sometimes I will regret it. I think it's the money. Am I cheap? I'm just really cheap. I can't believe the day is here. Today is the last day. I'm moving out. How do you feel about me doing this?
Fine, I'm glad that you will be able to do what you dream of.
Are you gonna be sad?
No, not really.
And she and my dad are coming to Las Vegas and staying with me. So that's good. And what else? Are you gonna come with me to other places?
Of course I will. Of course we will.
And
Your dad and I.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel very happy, excited. Cannot wait, for things to happen.
That's good. Well, I'm glad that you support me, and you can benefit from it as well.
Sure.
This is it, the final straw. It's time to say goodbye. On the way to Las Vegas, driving there by myself for the first time. It's been a nice drive. I haven't listened to any music. I've just been thinking, and I talked on the phone